Hey there, this is a spiritual SOS from my guides. It happened. I knew something was happening because during my morning routine, after I fed the pets, the coffee machine did a funny little glitch. That led to this. The funny little glitch. Oh, might as well tell you that first. So, every night before I go to bed, I add water and coffee beans and I clean out the tray of the coffee machine so it's ready to go because I so look forward to that cup of coffee. I can't say it right now. I might need a cup of coffee in the morning. And I made my cup of coffee and it said, empty tray. And I was like, okay, either somebody went hard on the coffee last night when I was sleeping, or what is going on? So I opened up the tray, and sure enough, there's just my one little plug of ground espresso that was in the perfect little oval from the cup that I had just made. And it had nothing to do besides that. There was nothing else in the tray, so it was kind of a quirk. Anyway, so I knew it was important to continually clean out stuff, and I had a little laugh. But over coffee, it got a little deeper. This is what they said, basically. Let go of your old, crusty, molted snake skin, like right now. You have until the first week of February to let all that go. If not, it's coming into the year of the fire horse with you like a stink, and it will be taking up the best energy of that new lunar year. It's the spiritual equivalent of packing dirty clothes for a trip. You would never do that. Or, those like barbecue places that have a bunch of peanut shells on the ground, and there's a point where it's not quaint or cute anymore. It's actually kind of gross and it needs to be swept away. Sweep them out. That's because we are exiting the year of the wood snake, and all that old stuff, it's tender. It burns up fast and in like a dirty garbage fire. We need to not do a dirty, fast burn to begin the year of the fire horse. It would set a bad pattern and make us forget that we are the rider, not the horse this year. Remember from Ona Christie Martin. We steer the energy, and that's a big trust exercise and a huge responsibility. So don't let the old stuff distract you or suck your precious energy. Let go of it. It's a weight you don't need to carry. So then I asked them how, and they were really specific. They said, write down what last year was to you. Challenges, wins and losses, hurts, loves, all of it. Your top 10 in the good side, the bad side, the sad side, whatever. Write it down and give yourself permission to cut all ties to those emotions, any emotions to those actions, those things that happened to you. By saying that doesn't mean that you forget that it happened. It just means you're not gripping your hands around it anymore, if that makes sense. You know how you can take a roller coaster ride and you're kind of holding the side of the car, but you get off the roller coaster and you no longer have to grip the car to remember the experience of the ups and downs that you experienced during the roller coaster ride. So it's like that. Let go. They said this, if it helps, do something physical to feel those ties and tethers, those emotions, that energy to 2025 be shed and watch it fall away. One way is to use a sugar scrub and rub it into your dry hands over a sink for about 5 minutes. And as your skin is sloughing off that dead skin, imagine all of the past, falling away. Then when you're ready, wash your skin down the drain. I know it sounds gross, but you wash it clean. Then the path forward is so much more clear, right? Plus you have soft hands. Another method is to sweep away an area in the place that you reside. For me, it's my front porch. Right now, it's littered with dead leaves because we had a windstorm. Sweep. I'm going to sweep and imagine releasing the good, the bad, and the ugly of 2025. I may need to sweep the back porch too because y'all, this has been a year. Wow, it's been a year. I do love the idea, though, of connecting this release with self-care. I picture washing hair and letting the water rinse off old residue and go down the drain. And then I asked them, what do we release? They said everything that keeps you from emotionally standing in the present moment and feeling unencumbered. A medical diagnosis, release those what ifs, the woulda, shoulda, couldas, and clear the path to your recovery and being 100% healed. This works well if you have somebody in your life too that needs that. A past relationship that went away last year, same thing, let it go. Know that the lessons are with you and they'll always be with you, but you don't have to hang on to them with two hands clutching them. Let the good and the bad and the in-between just be. Be inert, no longer a living thing that sucks energy from you. Now, grief is its own special friend, isn't it? It's a precious friend. And grief is the face of the person or the pet that you lost. So it's going to change form and it's going to be different from day to day. And it because love continues on after the person or the pet has passed away. So too grief changes and transforms. So we're not talking about that. That's a complicated, beautiful thing. Grief. That's its own podcast, isn't it? And I think I've done a few on them. One last note, like when we clean out our closets and make a big bag of giveaways, some stuff is best just disposed of. I'm talking used underwear, right? Well, during the next few weeks, do not give away your old underwear to anybody. Dispose of them. Those are your old wounds. You can honor them. You can set them into writing and you can release them, but don't hand them off. Giving that burden to someone else is not okay. It's actually pretty mean. It's best to look at that stuff square in the eye and let it go. Don't pass it on. I'm going to add a link to a meditation that I found last night in the wee hours of the night when I couldn't sleep and I was thinking about this. It's by Soul Matrix, and he says it's for healers to release and let go, but we're all healers. We all have magic, and we all have intuition, whether we choose to tap into it or not. And the exercise is 44 minutes of self-care. It's all about forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and just letting it go. He goes through different timelines, different dimensions, different lives, the Akashic records. So you wake up and you feel squeaky clean and lighter. Like I feel 5 pounds lighter today. It helps us to unclutter the path to our highest purpose. So with that, the spiritual SOS is that's pretty much it. Unless they give me other stuff and then I'll add it to the next week's episode. But I love you and I want you to have a fantastic 2026. I want you to be healthy and productive and like feel abundant. And I want all that to be able to come to you in such a fast, beautiful way because you cleared the decks for it. Until next week, stay curious. I love you.